ignore my pajamas. They are Halloween, in case you're wondering. They've got cute little pumpkins on them. I'm gonna be fixing up some dolls today. I really thought that I wouldn't have to take off your hands. Oh, maybe, okay. Anyways, I'm gonna be cleaning some dolls, I should say. Oftentimes, I either am like in a mood to fix up my dolls, but like not fix them up all the way. So sometimes I decide to partially clean them, and then I'll go and wash their hair, and then in a different video maybe I will actually finish fixing them up, mainly because I get annoyed that it just takes such a long process. I don't want anything to get in her hair, but there are rubber bands on here. Anyways, so that's what this video is. Basically, we're only going to do part of it. I'm going to see if I can fill a small box of dolls. Maybe I will only clean 3 dolls today, which is the 3 that I brought over, and maybe I will clean like a million of them. I should have grabbed more water. Oh, look at that. There's a tiny bit of water in here. Boop. I feel like that's fine. I can always go and fill it up. I just don't want to get up. Anyways, so this is a cup of Dawn dish soap, a little tiny cup, not like an actual cup, of Dawn dish soap and baking soda, and it's like dried because, you know, over time it dries, and I just add some water to it to, you know, help. It's just my little cleaning thing, and then I used a brush, and that's what we have here. There we go. Now she like really can get cleaned. Anyways, so these are some dolls that I thrifted a while ago, and I'm finally getting around to like cleaning them. Like I said, I'm gonna try to make like a little box. I always say this and then I don't do it, but sometimes I'm just not in the mood to like go to my sink and like wash their hair, but I can brush their hair, I can scrub them, make them clean, I guess. I can't describe it, but that's what I'm doing today. So this is Arima Hi Girly. I can never remember your name, and I apologize for that. She's got baking soda all over her. She's not crazy dirty. She's gonna be crazy dirty after the baking soda sits on her, but I just want to make sure that I clean her and make sure that there isn't like any dirt on her. Anyways, that's what I'm doing today. I don't know if I'm gonna brush their hair. It really depends. I got like soap in her little joint. Anyways, but for now we're gonna scrub these 3, and I'm gonna work in 3s. So my hope is that I'll get a few dolls done and I can put them in a little container or a section. I have a little container right there. Anyways, here's Laguna. I do have 3 or 2 Monster High dolls in this. Usually I try to do like a Barbie and then 2 other dolls that are different doll lines, but for whatever reason, we have 2 Monster High dolls, and that's not a bad thing, okay? This one is Laguna. I think it's the ballerina line, right? Anyways, this is exciting because oftentimes my Monster High dolls never have their actual clothing on. Okay, I'm going to take Frankie's clothing off as well. This is G2 Frankie, I believe. Don't ask what line. I think it's like the candy or the food themed line, but I don't remember. Anyways, so in this video, you're not going to see the full process of me fixing them up, but you will see me scrub them and brush their hair and then put them in a box. That's my assumption. I don't think I'm going to wash. I'm just not in the mood to, I think I have to, okay, it is like stuck. She's got like a rubber band holding her. I need scissors, but I don't have scissors. Okay, where's the rubber band? And I'm just gonna rip it. Okay, I see it. Yeah, we did it. Okay, I have to like sometimes mentally prepare because I hate touching water, especially for a long time, especially when I wash dolls' hair. There's just something about water that bothers my hands, and I have to like mentally prepare, especially because I'll be like in the water a lot, scrubbing them in and out of the water versus like, I don't know, showering. You're not stopping your hands getting wet. I think she's a little stained. I don't really think there's anything that I can do about that. That's okay. Anyways, I thought maybe her face would like, you know, but I think the face is stained. The legs are definitely stained, I think, but the face I feel is like really stained, and I don't know if that's like sun damage or what. Maybe it's like glue seepage staining her face. I don't know. I might take like a magic eraser and see if that works, but I don't think that it is. Okay. Yeah, I can see like, oh, maybe it's dirt. It could be dirt. I don't think so. Do you see that? Scrub. Okay. No, I don't know what that is. I'll definitely take a magic eraser to attempt any whatever, but I don't know. Anyways. And now it's time to scrub Frankie. How exciting. Frankie doesn't look too dirty. Just a little bit. Taking my little towel. And once I finish brushing them, by the way, I have to find a brush. Do I even have a brush? I will have to then clean my table because it's getting everywhere. Then I'll grab another set of 3 dolls and we'll see if we fix them up. Okay, so I have a brush. I had to go and accumulate some things. I was also going to grab another set of dolls, but I did not. Let's start with Laguna. I almost called you Frankie. And I have my little water bottle here. Yes, I did have to fill it up again. And I'm just going to brush. And I just have this brush here. Okay, adjusting. But I just have a little brush. And hopefully I can brush out any snarls. I like to have a decent amount of water because I feel like it helps, but we'll see. Yay! Any rubber bands that I might find in the doll's hair, I definitely have to take out and have to be extra careful. There we go. I just see this one, so I don't want to cut on hair. Okay. And then I did spray already. Hers I'm kind of nervous for because like she's pretty snarly, so I'm gonna take it holding some of the hair that I'm brushing and like holding it instead of holding out the head, and hopefully that stops it from like pulling out hair. Rainbow high hair usually is pretty nice, so I'm hoping that it brushes out well. I'm already feeling it brush out pretty well. She just has a few snarls, so I'm gonna get it like pretty wet and then we'll come back. I feel like you can't tell, but like it's really nice now. Now obviously when I wash her hair with shampoo and conditioner, I will brush it, okay, when the conditioner is in there, and then brush it afterwards, but it looks really nice. I feel like you can't tell, but it's really like brushable and I like that. And then I also did Laguna. Laguna's hair looks very stripy. Like I feel like it doesn't, but like I think there's also baking soda and dish soap in her hair. So again, once I wash it with shampoo and conditioner, I think it's gonna look really nice. Frankie's is the only hair that I'm nervous for because this is G2 hair and it's got a lot of volume. Yeah, I'm not seeing any snarls, but it's got a lot of volume and usually I have to use a lot of gel. I'm also not seeing a part, so maybe her hair is supposed to be in a ponytail. I don't know. Anyways, 5 seconds, I gotta lean for a bucket. It's a little bin. Okay, I know what you're saying. It's very small. Oh, she can like almost fit. She's like breaking slightly, but like it's fine. So here they are. This is my bin of dolls that are already been cleaned. They just need to get shampoo, conditioned, wait for that process, and then hair styled and clothing styled, and they'll be done. And I am gonna put their clothing in there because I don't want to lose it, and that is what happens, is that I lose their stuff. Anything else that I'm missing? Okay, I think I got it all. Let's go grab some more dolls. Okay, this is a little bit different of a doll, so I can't really take her clothing off because I don't think it wants me to, but I don't think it's removable. But she has a little mark on her face, and stop. Oh my god, it's literally coming off. And there's not really a way. I'm definitely not going to wash her hair because it's like in a really cute spot. Oh my god, she just had a tiny little spot, and no, she's done. She gets to be added to the shelf. I'm not going to clean her up. She's in like great condition. I got her for like $4. I think a Greece goddess or something, or Greece princess maybe. I don't know. She's from, I believe, one of like the Doll of the World spin-off lines. Maybe she is a Doll of the World. Anyways, I got her for such a good price and I was so happy. Now I'm just gonna put her on the shelf. I don't think she needs any other fixing up. I know that the outfit can't come off of her, like it's not removable, and there's no way I'm gonna be able to restyle that hair. So she's gonna get put on my shelf behind me, and she's gonna join that shelf later. I know, she's been waiting in line just for the little bat, but she's not really dirty, and I don't tend to like look at the full dirtiness until I fix them up. This outfit, if you don't know, oh, her shoes are on backwards. I literally, when this line came out, I said I hated her outfit. I thought it was like the worst one. I just don't like the umbrella look. I got her for such a good price, and I said I love Sunny though. It's okay, hear me out. It's bad. I know what you're gonna say. Did you seriously buy a doll that you didn't like? That's not true. Okay, I was not gonna pay $34 for the outfit. I thought that $34 for an umbrella outfit was ridiculous. I thought it was like fun, but like for it to be high-end fashion, I think is what they were supposed, right? Like runway fashion. Okay, I don't know. I just didn't like it. I thought it was weird. I was not gonna pay $34.99 for it, but I got it for like $4. Such a cute, it's so fun, and I think it's definitely growing on me. That's one of the things that happens. There were a few Rainbow High dolls that I just didn't like, and then I found them thrifting or found them whatever, and they're some of my favorites, and I think Sunny is kind of becoming that, or at least the umbrella outfit. I think she's really cute. One of the dolls that I did not like, because I did not like Karma's first outfit. I still stand by that. I think it grows on me a little bit, but I still don't like it. The Karma doll is one of my favorite dolls. I put her in her second outfit, and she is absolutely adorable. It's a little bit wet, so I'm able to just kind of scrub away any dust or dirt that I'm seeing. Okay. Anyways, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to redo Sunny's hair, but it's like coming out already just from how it is, that I think that I'm gonna have to. Okay, she has earrings. That one earring, I don't know if she had a second one. She might not have. Anyways, so I am gonna have to take out Sunny's hair pieces, even though I don't want to. And then we have Miss Calliope. She's pretty dirty. I think this is my third Calliope. Just so you know, I bought one, and then I bought somebody's Ever After or Monster High collection, and these two were in there, and one is like in really good condition, and then here's the other one. So now I have three, and listen, I really like these big dolls, and I think that my Calliope kind of like looks out of display. I don't know, she's like, she doesn't always look great with my Monster High dolls, just because I never know how to display her. But I think if I add more, again, my two new ones that I have, I need to find an outfit for this one. But I think that she might look better. What kind of outfits fit Calliope? Does anybody know? Anyways, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to get another Calliope. I do want the other like freakishly tall Monster High. I don't know what they're actually called, but I'm grateful to have been given the opportunity to buy more. And I'm very grateful that somebody is willing to sell me their collection. The other one was in so much better condition than mine. That was like, I feel like she has to be a replacement doll. And it could put them, one of the things that I want to do with my collection is, if I were to ever get enough Monster High dolls to do it, I want to display them not only with like the line, so like if they're in a movie, or like Calliope I think was introduced for the circus line, right? I don't know what it's called. Freak to Chic, that was called. I don't know. But I want to display her with a playset. But I also really want to display the Monster High dolls of like like all of like the first. So like Frankie in her original outfit, and then like Calliope, obviously she was introduced in the one circus line. I think it's Freak to Chic. But then I'd be like, ugh, I'd need a second one, and I wouldn't want to go out of my way to buy a second one, but I have a second one. I think the other one's in really good condition, but I don't know. I think she has an outfit. I'll have to check. Either that, or I was thinking of possibly giving her mine. I feel like her just outfit, her face and her hair was like really pristine, but I didn't remember. I'll have to check. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, she's got a little bit of dirt on her back. That's okay. She also, it's okay. Okay, I think you're good. Let's scrub your hair or brush your hair. I feel like the curls are not going to last, but we will try. And again, just kind of carefully brushing. I don't want, you know, to rip her hair out. Ugh, she has such pretty hair. I don't remember if mine, when I fixed it up, if she kept her hair. I might get to like practice a hairstyle on her or something. I don't know. I just think her body is so fun to like move around because she has extra articulation. There's just something about her that's really cool, and I love her hair. I think it's so pretty. So do you think that I'll be able to get the hair to look like hers? They just used like a rubber band, okay? So, or like they used a few. So if I really try, I don't know. I'm not really great at doing doll hair. I much prefer the dolls that like once you wash their hair, it goes back into like the style that they had. So like if it's curly, there's nothing else done to its hair. It's just curly and it goes back. There's so much rubber bands in here. Please unwrap. Anyways, I don't think that's gonna be the case for this doll. Oh, she kind of has like a braid. Stop. Do you see that? Okay, that's definitely not going back in. There's no way. That's so cute though. I just don't, I'm not gonna be able to do that. It's gelled. I know what you're saying. It doesn't need to be washed. I could definitely attempt. It's just like a French braid, right? I don't think so. I can see that it's like extra hair, so maybe I'll be able to see it. Anyways, I just really want to wash her hair, okay? I know I'm gonna regret this. I always do. There's like a Monster High. Is it, she's from Boo York. She had like a really intricate hairstyle and I cut it out, and then I was like, I shouldn't have done that. Oftentimes now, as like I've started collecting, sometimes there's dolls that I just won't wash their hair because I'm like, even if I feel like they might need it, it's just, listen, I've not washed Rainbow High hair before, and kids love to play with these dolls. Obviously, they're for kids, but they're so gross. Making sure I didn't cut her hair. I didn't. Okay. Okay, we're so close, I promise. There we go. Anyways, let me know if you think that I'm gonna regret my decision to cut her hair or cut the ribbons out. Oh my gosh, how many ponytails are in here? There's more. Oh, they're braided up here. Yeah, I have to take that out. It's a French braid. I'm not confident in my ability to do a French braid. It's not even like I noticed that it was in there, so it's okay. So far, once I fix up, or once I brush this one's hair, I will have 6 dolls in the bin, and I think I'm going to stop there because I am already getting tired, but that's okay. And then eventually one day I will wash them and they will be able to go on my shelf, but I like making little bins so that I don't have to like do everything, wait for them to dry, and I can just make a little bin, and then when I'm feeling like washing my dolls, I can. Anyways, let's spray her, and hopefully I remember that she has gel in her hair, which is another reason that I wanted to wash it. I really think that they need it. But look, you can see the little curls. Again, Rainbow High hair is usually pretty nice. Like I said, there are now 6 dolls in my bin. Nope, 5 dolls because one of them has made it to the shelf. Which means that in a future video, I will either add to this bucket or will start to empty the bucket and start to fix up dolls. Hopefully wash their hair and actually style it. Sunny's gonna take forever, but I'm very excited, and like I said, I cannot wait. But yeah, that was this video. And thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos like this. But yeah, bye.